I'll just work off the riff and feed off back and forth.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing out there today? It's your favorite cousin Chief of GC Radio, and today we have an exclusive K100 interview for Scrubbery Magazine. And today I have with me my co-host King Glow, and I also have our guest of honor, Mr. Ronald Mayberry, in the building this morning. We're gonna share some of the highlights of boxing in his career, what's going on. So Glow, how you doing today?
I'm great. How about yourself?
Challenged and inspired. How you doing today, Ronnie?
That's what's up.
How you doing today, Ronnie?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Great.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
How was your New Year, Ronnie?
Oh, it was great. I spent it down here in Vegas, down here training for my fight.
Okay.
I've been down here for a week, and I've just been training. Next month, I have a fight on February 15th in New Hampshire. So
Okay.
that's what I'm training for.
Okay, cool. So let me ask you something, Ronnie. How long have you been in boxing and what got you started?
So I've been in boxing for about 10 years. I was an amateur, and then now I've been a pro for like 3 years.
Oh,
Maybe two. Going
okay.
on New Year, this will be my third year. But what made me start boxing was I went to the boxing gym with a friend, and basically he said you should try boxing because you have long arms. And at first I was like, man, I don't want nobody punching on me, right? So then,
Okay.
so then I went in, and I still was like, nah. But then I went to a very historic gym in Houston. It's in Third Ward. It's called the PABA. Been around longer than I've been living.
Uh-huh.
So I went there, and then I said, you know what, I'm gonna go and try it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm gonna spar, and if I get knocked out in my spar, I'm uh, just gonna leave it alone and say
Uh-huh.
no, that's not for me. But I actually did extremely well in it, and and people got to be like, I got to spar him, I got to spar Mayberry, man, oh man, and
Okay.
here we are
Okay.
now.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So
So,
go ahead, cuz.
so Ronnie, tell me, where you from, man? Where'd you grow up?
Man, I'm from South Park of Houston, Texas, Sunnyside
Okay.
area. Yeah, it's you guys may know because Lil Flip, he was a rapper there.
Okay.
The Botany Boys, kind of a rough area.
Okay.
I say kind of because to me it's not rough, but to other people it would be rough.
Uh-huh.
But it's a it's a very it's a it's a okay area because I live there, so it's not really dangerous. But there are some areas
Right.
in Houston I just don't go.
Right. And I feel you. I feel you on that. I feel that. So, like coming from where you like you said it wasn't rough for you. Um Looking back now that you are where you are, did you kind of see that you always had it?
Well, that's a that's a funny question because no, I didn't always have this big macho persona of fighting.
Uh-huh.
Actually, when I was growing up, I grew up with my grandmother, and
Okay.
yeah, and I was always by myself a lot.
Okay.
So I was really non-social. So when I went to school, I didn't really socialize with people. But
Okay.
growing up in South Park, you realize that the other kids don't have no happy home. Sometimes they go home to some messed up stuff. So
Yeah.
so they come to school and they take it out on you. I was the
Yeah.
kid they was taking it out on. So I was picked on, you know what I mean? And I didn't really mess with anyone because
Right.
because I was just like, well, if I leave them alone, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
they'll just leave me alone. You know,
Right.
I don't want to fight, but that never happened. so so then I had picked up a trait.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I picked up a trait instead, but this is when I became the mouth of the South. I I still wasn't fighting back, but instead I was talking. Can I curse? I was
Yeah, you
talking.
can talk.
I was talking trash. I was talking like I'll fire you up and I'll roast you and then I'll talk about you, right?
Yeah.
So, but I still wasn't fighting. But then when I made it to middle school, now this is where I get real ghetto at because I went to Woodson, and off in my middle school, it was children. I ain't gonna call them children. When I made the Woodson, it was 16 years old and 17-year old in the sixth and seventh grades. So
Uh-oh.
so you all up in the. So this ain't the time to start fighting because these are,
Right.
oh man, you gonna get mowed down if you try to fight these guys. These are grown men, right?
Right.
So, so I so I end up moving on to Worthing High School. I know y'all don't know nothing about Worthing, but Worthing, we just gonna call it the ghetto because that's what it is. But Lil Flip went there, so but it's still the ghetto. So I ended up going to Worthing. So when I went to Worthing, man, they were big guys there, right? They was big guys, and I was like, no, I'm good. But I was still on, man. Y'all leave me alone. I'm gonna leave y'all alone.
Right.
Well, no trouble. You know what I'm saying? And then and then I had started going to my friend's house, friend Gerard's house. And when I
Mhm.
went over there, we would kick it, play video games, play football. It was really the whole football team going over there kicking it, right?
Mhm.
And then one day, somebody, his mother, Miss Tanya, had bought us pizza, and the guy literally just took my pizza, right? So then I was like, "Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Nah, we ain't gonna have that. Nah, you ain't gonna take my whole pizza, fam. You can have a slice, but you can't take the whole pizza." So then, he ended up taking the pizza, and that's when I just swung off on him. Then after that, it became a habit. I realized, man, he be fighting a whole bunch of people around here. Okay, so let me go. And then I, I just went on and started fighting all my old bullies, right? I just, hey, boy, remember when you did this? Hey,
Uh-huh.
remember when you did that? But then it took me about a year or two to finally catch up to all my bullies until I realized, all right, that's enough. That's enough. You ain't got nothing to prove no more. Everybody know you'll fight. They're gonna leave you alone.
Right. Okay. 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 So when did you start like when okay, so 10 years ago when you started, how did you get started? Like how did you I know you were in the gym, like what made you like say, "Okay, let me take this to the next level." Instead of street fighting, did someone see you, take an interest in you,
Well,
like
okay. Well, yeah. So as I said, we had moved. I mean, I had went to the gym, and then I started doing well. So then the coach was like, "Would you like to compete in the Golden Gloves?" And
mm,
I was like, "Yeah, man, I would love to compete in the Golden Gloves because I,
wow.
the Golden Gloves. That's like the Super Bowl of boxing.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, I was like, definitely, I would definitely like to fight off in the Golden Gloves, right? And
Right.
I have a man, I got a bad family. I got a bad family. They won't see me fail, right? So I'll start telling people that I'm boxing. You say, oh, it was like, oh yeah, he boxing. We gotta go check him out. But they ain't coming to check him out. They not coming to check me out to see me win.
Right.
I got an uncle. He said, man, look, I got $20 on the other guy.
Oh, hell no.
I swear to God, true story.
Oh, shit.
He did that for my pro fight too, for my first pro fight too. He said, "Man, I got $20 on the other guy." I said,
What?
Wow.
"Yeah,
Hey, but that's motivation.
it is, or just hate." But, but so then,
No, I'm saying for you,
oh yeah,
it's
oh yeah,
motivation. Now
oh yeah,
that, you know,
oh yeah, definitely. So my first fight, long time ago. I still have the video. Um, I went in, fought fought the first round. Boo 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 boo. The guy, because we it was only 1 minute rounds, so I went over.
uh,
Boo, 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 boo. The guy didn't want to come out the second round.
what?
Knockout,
Whoa.
right?
You done
Win,
beat the
right?
brakes off the man that bad.
Right. First fight, technically a knockout. I say,
Wow.
all right. So
Okay.
I went on to the second round, and man, this guy was huge, right? He looked
Uh-huh.
like he looked like a mixture of a Russian or
Oh.
he was big, right? Second round, boo, 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 boo. Okay, I won that fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I end up going to the championship of the Golden Gloves, where I lost.
Mm.
Yeah, but of course,
That's
but
okay. That's those things like Cuz say, it's learning curves.
yeah, yeah. I I lost the Golden Gloves, but then
Uh-huh.
I started boxing. I had went on, kept doing my amateur career, and I was really good with it. I finished with a record of 9-3.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I did.
Damn.
Yeah, I did. I
He said,
did.
yeah. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I did.
I feel you.
I did pretty good.
Yeah. And so, like, I'll say, I want to ask you this because a lot of times those are very crucial moments for a lot of people. They get into something like the Golden Gloves, and if they don't win, they're kind of like, okay, I'm out. What made you keep going?
Oh, you know, um, I'm a person that has taken losses before.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a L, take a L, take a L. People don't know that the greatest attribute to have is failure. The
Mm-hmm.
greatest, you know, the greatest experiences come from failure.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe Bryant owns the record for most missed shots.
You feel me?
Failure. All
Facts.
the all the greatest home run hitters are also the people who get struck out the most.
Uh-huh.
Come on. You
Mm-hmm.
only fail if you stay down. If you miss
Yep.
those shots, and then you say, "Man, I'm gonna stop shooting." Well, now you just failed.
Right. Yep. You right. Exactly. 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 That's smart. I love
Good
that. I
positive
love
spin.
that.
Great positive spin. Turn the negative to positive. It's only a failure if you quit. As long as you don't quit, you still succeed. And the L is not a loss; it's a learning
Exactly.
tool.
And
So I
I
have a
love
question, Rodney.
that.
So I have a
Huh?
question, Rodney. Just boxing young. How old were you again when you said you started off boxing after the pizza incident?
Oh, when I started, that was like when I was 13, 12, 13. Everybody was older than me, but I was 12 or 13.
So what was life like 2 years after you started training and boxing as an amateur and getting out there? I know when you training, you got some skills behind you and techniques. People don't want to see you. You know they don't want them hands. So what was it
Oh,
like?
right.
Socially fitting in with people that don't box and they talk smack. You want to throw the shoulders, but you like I can't do it.
Oh,
I
right. I
can't
mean,
do it.
I don't know. Some people, I mean, there's a pro and a con there, right? Because
Uh-huh.
the pro is, hey, everybody know that Mayberry box, right? So people
Right.
not really gonna mess with you. Nobody really wants to mess with the boxer, right?
Right.
But the con is if they do mess with you, they gonna shoot you. So so we ain't gonna fight you because we know that you're a boxer. So you know what has to happen, right? They gonna put
Right.
the blicky on you. So I mean, I don't have any trouble. The only trouble that I have is with my family. That's it. I don't. Everyone else, when I'm out at a corner store, hey Mayberry, bro, hey bro, I seen your fight, bro. That was a great fight. Thank you.
Right. It's all love.
Right. It is no one bothers me, and I don't bother nobody.
Mm-hmm.
That's I mean, that's it. I mean, and then if there is any, but I've never had like a confrontation. But
Mm-hmm.
like if there is a confrontation, I would try to die it down because obviously, pew pew, they're gonna put that blicky on you.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. What's been the key to your longevity for over the past 10 years coming in? Like, what's been the key to keeping you interested, motivated, keeping it spicy and hot, and just making you want to continue to do it every day?
Well, I've always been a motivated person, but
Mhm.
but um but I mean, I don't want to give the naysayers and the haters too much credit. I,
Right.
I'm, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not gonna give you one. But
Uh,
but 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 people that doubt me, I want to prove them wrong. But I
right.
but I also want to do it for myself. That's just number one. When I
Right.
die, I want to be known for something great, something great that everyone, well, everyone can accomplish it, but it's hard to accomplish. I want to be
Mm,
known for something great. You know what I mean? I don't want to be.
right.
I don't want to pass away, and then they say, well, in the past they're talking about Ronnie. What's Ronnie? He ain't got nothing to say. He got nothing good to say about you. He said nothing and everything.
Right.
So yeah,
He said nothing and everything.
right. I wanna be known as something great. So
Right.
I know if I want to be known as something great, I know that comes with hard work. You gotta you
Right.
gotta put it in. You gotta put in the work, and some people don't understand that. Some people want instant gratification. Well, boxing is not something where you can get instant gratification from because you be all these years as an amateur boxer, you don't make no money doing amateur boxing.
Uh-huh.
So so you're going out on a limb, spending money and time on a project that may not to other people it looks like it's just a waste of time. It's not going anywhere. You
Mm-hmm.
know, even your girlfriends, what I'm saying? They say, well, Billy over there working on a real nice job. You know what I mean? You can go and apply. You know what I'm saying? You're doing this boxing stuff.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Yikes.
it ain't working. Family. Kroger High. Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Kroger High, right? And say, yeah, bro, I hear you, bro, but but
Right.
but me, I found ways to be in the gym and still make money. I started a trucking company,
Okay. That's
and
smart.
yeah, and that way I was able. I had started. I had hired a driver, paid him. You know what I mean, and still worked off in the gym. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Since you told us you was in high school, you started boxing and things like that. Did you go to college and did you box in college, or what other sports do you do besides boxing?
Oh no, I played college football.
Oh, okay.
Then yeah, I didn't start boxing until after college football.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I went to a small JUCO school. If I say it, you ain't never heard of it. It's it's Dakota College in Bonneville. Well, I know you ain't never heard of
Okay.
Bonneville, but it's in North Dakota. someone asked me about that college, and then I had typed in the city, and right now their weather is -5, and
Ooh.
then I was like, and that's why I hope I never go back there ever again, right? Because I'm from Texas. Yeah, if the temperature drop under 32 degrees and it's freezing, we just shut the roads down. We just say
Right.
no, that's enough of that. We don't play that down here in Texas. But then I go up to North Dakota where you go outside. Well, if you're downstairs and you look out your window, the way that the building is built, you look out your window, there's snow covering your window. You can't even look outside because there's snow covering your window. And then you try to go to class and you hear, see, people think that snow is beautiful. But me, by going to North Dakota, I know that snow is the devil. Snow is very Snow is very dangerous. You don't want to deal with no snow like that. You don't want to deal.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was down there running routes like this. Yeah, it's not nice down there.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a little different ball game. I just moved from Texas, so I definitely know what you mean. When
Yeah,
you say they cut it, they shut it down.
yeah. I think it was in Fort Worth. Everything was frozen, and then like the roads, it was just the road.
Yeah.
It was just frozen, and then the 18-wheeler had hit on his brakes, but the truck
Yep.
kept going and
Yep.
crushed everybody. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 So Texas, we don't play that. We gonna we gonna just shut it down. Matter of fact, we got a freeze coming. So everybody going about toilet tissue. I don't know why that's the thing to do in Texas. When it's a crisis or something, or when COVID came, guess what?
Oh my God.
Everybody going about
Oh,
toilet tissue.
oh my God. You are
Toilet, ti-
so right.
toilet tissue and water. I don't know why we do it. I don't know why we do it. It's just toilet tissue and water. We don't go.
Listen, toilet tissue, water, beans, rice. Ain't no beans or rice on the shelf. No toilet paper. No water. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
cancel. And listen, and all the wood is gone.
And then the store try to because the store
Uh-huh.
already know what you're coming to do. So the store say, hey, you can only buy to a person. You can only buy to a person.
And guess what they do?
They bring
They
they bring
they
their
bring
family.
they bring everybody,
Yeah,
and each
yeah,
person go in to get two, and they come all back out.
yeah. But I don't know why. But why toilet? I don't know why toilet paper. I mean, like why so much toilet
I
paper? I
don't
mean,
know either, but
like you're gonna
all
be
I
eating
know
this for weeks
is, man, that toilet paper be gone, like for real, for real. The
in water.
toilet paper be gone, like
Toilet paper
you
and
like
water.
what?
Crazy. Toilet paper
Yep.
and water. To, the toilet paper and the water gone, but the generator sitting over there looking all shiny and pretty though.
Yep. You ain't never lied about that either. Yep. Sure will.
that's that's crazy.
So
So
go ahead,
Let
cousin.
me ask you a question, Ronnie. So, what was it like when you transitioned from amateur to professional? What was the first fight like as a professional? I mean, did you get in the ring and say, "Oh man, it got real," or was it nothing? You prepared and trained, and it was just another fight. What was that like?
Well, my first fight, I was nervous. I was nervous. And then I was like, but I've been here before. I just gotta do what I've been doing. You know what I mean? So I went in and it was like a movie. It was like well, every fight is always like a movie. It's like it slows down and you're like, ooh wee. You know if it hit you hard and you go down, you a meme, don't you? You know that, right? That's
Uh
what
oh.
talk. I'd be like, shut up, man. We about to
You
yell.
say you a mean.
Right.
Ooh, you be on your ass. You be on your own ass, huh?
Yeah, I'll be yeah. I say so my first fight it was a knockout with in 55 seconds, right?
Okay.
So 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 I went in nervous, but I was like a lot of people don't know. I just came from top rank gym, right? From sparring, right? And
Mhm.
that's like the the gym in the world. Like it's
Mhm.
the biggest gym in the world with the most talent, right? So a lot of people don't know, but boxing fundamentals will save your life. Like when a lot of people get knocked out, it could have been prevented by the boxing fundamentals. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So boxing fundamentals will save your life. And so when I was nervous, I was just like, just stick to your fundamentals. Just stick to your fundamentals. You ain't gotta try to go out here and be Floyd or Ali. You just just stick to your yeah. You just keep your hands up. You be yourself. You be Ronnie Mayberry today. You don't be Floyd Mayweather, and it worked out perfectly.
The getting in the ring and boxing, man, is exciting because that's the time where you get to lay it all out. You know, all the training and sacrificing and preparation, and it's just you and the other person who outdid who in preparing for this match. And you know, you can get advice from the corner and the crowd, but it's you and that person toe to toe in the ring. And you know it got to be something that you have in your heart. Now I have it in my heart if we on We Fit, but I ain't getting in the ring. I get on TV, but I'm not getting in the ring. So what drives you to get in the ring? You know, repeatedly and do what you do, man. That's a lot of hard bravery.
You gotta you gotta know two things. You gotta
Mhm.
know one, you gotta have courage. Now there was something where I think it was Morgan Freeman said. He said when people pray to be confident or be brave, do you think that God gives them bravery or does God give them the opportunity to be brave?
Mm.
So 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 the thing is you have to want to be this warrior. You have to want
Mhm.
you have to want to have courage. You have to want the coward and the hero are the exact same people and they feel the exact same way. It's what they do that makes them different. The guy that tucks and runs, he's the coward. The one that embraces the challenge, he's the hero. So, you know, that's one thing. It's the want to. You got to want this. You got to want to be a warrior. The second thing is to know that mishaps will happen. You will fail. There will be some point that you will fail. Even Floyd Mayweather, he went 50-0. You know when he failed, he lost the fight in the Olympics.
Uh-huh.
He had lost the fight in the World Olympics as an amateur, and he never lost again. That's it. Lucky for him, he failed once. Other people, he failed two, three. Ali, he failed, I guess, like 4 or 5 times. He fought Frazier, Larry Holmes, um, Leon Spence. You know, you're going to fail, but as I said before, it's all about what you do when you fail.
So when you went to a professional fighter, how was the transaction? How did you become a professional fighter? Did a manager come seek you? Did you seek a manager? Um, you got
Well,
signed. What's the transition like?
first I did everything by myself. I did absolutely everything by myself. I was like, well, I'm about to turn 30, and
Uh-huh.
in boxing years, you might as well be, in athletic years that's a little old. Some people, Todd Gurley is like 30 right now, and they treat him like he prehistoric. You know, so in when it comes to sports, that's kind of old. So I said, you know what, I need to take this leap right now, and I'm going to do all the things in my power to make this possible. So it was me. I paid for everything. I paid for everything as far as going in, getting a spot on the show. I did it all by myself. And then
Okay.
Mm.
yeah, and then after my second fight, I um I was signed. They they seen the talent, they seen the motivation, and I got signed.
Company did you sign with?
Oh, this one right here, Fight Life Management with my boy Bill Stanton and Michael
Yeah.
Reyes.
We had Bill on the show. Bill, an excellent individual, wonderful guy, wonderful guy. So, what is it like being with Bill's company, dealing with
Oh
the organization you're with?
man,
Great guy.
Bill's great, man. Bill Bill is well, Bill writes me every day. Like every day, Bill writes me, no matter what it's about. But we talk every day. He's like my granddad. You know what I mean? Great guy. Great guy. Helps me with anything that I need help. Anything that I need help with. Any advice, more than just boxing. Even if it's some other advice that I need, he's there to help. Great guy all around. Bill's great.
Okay, wonderful. So, now you professional boxing. You with Bill. How many matches have you had with Bill so far?
I had one. Remember I told you that I was 2-0. Right now I'm 3-0 with three knockouts. I had two fights. I won, and then this last fight, Bill helped to work my corner. We also have another fight in February on the 15th in New Hampshire.
Okay. So, who you fighting that match? Who's the
Um,
challenger?
some guy named Jimmy Levins. Uh, I don't know much about him, but I know it's not good for him. Obviously,
so,
you
so
know.
where's so where's this match going to be at, man? Let us know so we can try to pipe in
It
and
doesn't
come down.
sound
Where's the
good
fight going to
either.
be at?
Yeah. So it's gonna be in New Hampshire. I don't know the arena, but but I could definitely send the information over to you guys. But it's in New Hampshire. I've never been to New Hampshire. I don't even know when. I think it's somewhere up there close to New York or something. I don't know, but I know I don't know. I don't know how many black people I live in New York, but I mean in New Hampshire. But I know it's about this much right here. You know about that much right there. So New Hampshire is not any place where I've been. So, but but yeah, it's a guy named Jimmy Levins, and um, basically he's toast.
uh, you heard it live. You heard it live on Scurry Magazine. So, Ray, tell us this, man. What advice do you have for upcoming fighters, man, or young guys that want to get into sports? What advice do you have for new guys?
Amateurs are amateurs are professional.
Amateurs.
Amateurs.
Well, I would say, a lot of people say to perfect your craft, but in boxing you can't perfect this. This isn't something that you can perfect. You know what I mean? This is a ongoing craft. There's always going to be something that you can do better, whether it's stamina, technique, punches. I don't know. It's just so many different things. This isn't your regular cup of tea right here. This is boxing. To me, this is the hardest sport to do. It's not excuse me. It's not football. It's not basketball. It's not baseball. It's boxing. It's an ongoing challenge, and you're gonna have to put the work in. You're gonna have to want this, because if you don't want it, or you're just doing it just to I don't know, glamour and stuff like that, it's not gonna work out for you. This is hardcore stuff. This is the true definition of a warrior. You know. along with MMA too.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So that's good to know. And with this fight that you're going to, since this guy's toast, are you going to change anything? Your training or do everything the same? Make any
Well,
adjustments?
the only people that I've been sparring for for training is they world class athletes. They world class boxers. Everybody that I've trained out here in Vegas is 6'7" and 6'5". I'm 6'2", and I'm having a hard time understanding why I can't box nobody that's my height. I can't find nobody that's my height. Is it 6'7", 6'5", 6'5", 6'7"? Last guy that I fought in my last professional bout, he was a 6'7" southpaw. Knockout.
All right, David beat Goliath. So do this, man. I know that a lot of people that's chimed in here with us that's getting to know Ronnie Mayberry, our fans, and becoming new fans. How can they find you on social media? Do you have social media accounts or websites they can follow you and connect you with?
Certainly. You can follow me at Mayberry on Instagram and RJ Mayberry on Facebook.
Okay, right. And wrapping up, is there anything that you like the fans and the public to know about Ronnie Mayberry or any other upcoming fights events? Something we need to stay tuned for this year.
On the Mount of the South, you can definitely chime in and follow me. I have a fight next month in New Hampshire, and I also have another fight in Vegas in May. So you guys can come and support and come and check me out.
Wonderful, wonderful. King Glow, any final words you want to say before we signed out?
I just want to say thank you for coming through. Thank you for sharing your story with us, and we do appreciate it. And we would love to get another interview with you after you beat the brakes off of this person. And that's it.
Yeah, and I challenge you. Ronnie. I challenge you to 2 rounds of We Fit.
What? You know what? You know what? I love you, but I'm about to be like Ronnnie family. I got 20 on Ronnnie.
Bad example. Bad example.
Oh man, do what the Romans do, huh? Well, this is your cousin Chief, Square Magazine, K100 GC Radio. Thank y'all for tuning in. We hope we leave you better and receive you with a smile on your face and gracious place with positive information. Y'all have a blessed day, and thank y'all for tuning in to the K100 show. Cousin Chief, King Glow, and the one and only our guest of honor, Mr. Ronnie Mayberry. Thank y'all for tuning in.